Hey everybody, it's Shelly. I am going live today and I am just waiting to make sure my video looks good. I haven't been on my page in a while, but today I want to do a special interview with a network marketing pro of actually 14 years, and we actually just started talking in one of the groups. He hopped on my live, and I was like, let me just get on my page today. And I've added so many people in the past couple months that have asked for information, like for what I do, but there's not a lot of action going on, not a lot of action takers. So I thought it would be really helpful to get on a professional, someone that's been doing network marketing, internet marketing for 14 years. So I'm going to send the invite when I see him on. Just let me know, Taylor, send me a request. But anyway, he has some words of wisdom to give you guys. A lot of people are new to the industry. They need, maybe they need some support. They need to get, motivated, how to take that action. Because I know a lot of you guys are really terrified to join network marketing. So I'm just waiting till he gets added real quick. He's actually in an airport right now. He's got 7 hours to kill. And I thought, hey, no better time than Friday afternoon. See, now your face is right next to mine. We got this down.
Hey.
So this is Taylor. He has been in network marketing for over 14 years now. And I think I just met you in one of these groups. I'm sure you saw me on my 100-day Facebook
Pretty
Live
much.
challenge. So
You started stalking my Facebook and we became friends.
yeah, that's how it is. You add each other as a friend. They start watching you. When you go live, everybody gets that notification that you're live. That's kind of the cool thing about Facebook. But yeah, I will let you take it away. I just titled the live today that I'm just interviewing you at 14 years. Whatever tips you have for people new to the industry, I'll let you take it away.
All right. Well, thank you guys for letting me be on here. I totally appreciate it. And I'm actually at the airport right now, as you can tell. If I can actually switch my screen, there's barely got any people, but there was actually full of people over here. I'm not going to lie. So it might be lagging just a little bit, tad bit, but it might be your phone, actually. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for letting me be on here. It's an honor to be on here. And like I said, me and Charlie's been knowing each other, for how long have we been knowing each other?
I don't know. I probably added you like around the holidays because I really took network marketing seriously at the first of the new year. So I've been doing network marketing since about September of 2017. So I haven't been doing it as long as you. Definitely not even close. I was working the corporate world the last 10 years and I got tired of the BS, of course, of working for someone else. So that's why I thought network marketing was like the lowest cost of entry as far as business goes. So that's why I joined. I mean, you can get into business for as low as like $25 a month or as high as $1,000. It's whatever you want to do, whatever risk you want to take. That's why I joined network marketing. So
Nice. That's definitely. Oh, all right. Sorry. Don't want to hide already. Let's see what kind of comments we got. How do I swipe the comments?
I think if you
Is there comments?
swipe left, but I see Crystal just said she's tired of the BS. Me too.
Tired of the BS.
Tired of the BS of working for someone else is probably what she means.
I'm trying to figure out where the comments are. I can't find the comments.
Oh.
I can't see them.
It's just been one comment, but I mean, I can read them off to you. She just said she's tired of the BS, basically, of what I just said.
What do you mean by you're tired of the BS, Crystal?
Hi, Emily.
Hey, Emily. I can't see anybody that's going on either.
I saw Emily. Carlos is my friend from back home. Not in network marketing, but he actually he makes a lot of money with whatever he does. I'll just leave it at that. He sells stuff.
Well, put it this way, Emily, you definitely need to get involved with network marketing with this woman because she's a firecracker. Like seriously, you know, um, get involved with whatever she's doing because I will tell you this: she's going to the top wherever she's going. She's going to the top, and we're both gonna be eating steaks and lobster and sushi, not sushi, caviar, not caviar. Sorry. Anyways,
Well, if
but
Nicole was
but
on
yeah,
here, she would be eating sushi with me. We're like obsessed with it.
I guess that's where we're gonna
So,
go.
Crystal said, tired of the
What's up?
corporate BS. I am a degreed female in
And then
Connecticut.
you please take registration passenger, like gonna walk.
Hold up, one second. It's getting a little loud because there's people.
Flight number 1532. If you buy the gate area, you need to recheck with us before we start
Gate
boarding.
32?
Passenger, with
Gotta love the airport.
you buy the gate area.
Yeah, I'm in the airport. I'm sorry.
He travels
Okay, now
with his
what?
network marketing company, guys. Don't y'all want to travel? Anyway.
I mean, who doesn't want to travel? I mean, I put it this way. I just came back from Portland on Tuesday. Literally seen my family 2 days, a day maybe. Went go visit my mom, visit my dad, you know, and just basically said hi and bye. I'm going back to Portland
Oh, really?
in 2 days. Yeah. So I'm going up there for about another 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Is the beauty of network marketing.
You know, there's so many people on my friends list that are like really high up in their network marketing company that I do see people traveling. But you have to take action. Number one, you have to join something, and then you
Exactly.
have to pound the pavement. And then when you start getting a little bit of traction, it starts kind of like domino effect, and it's like a snowball effect. You start getting bigger and bigger, and soon everybody's going to know you are like that guy or that girl for that particular niche in the network marketing space. So like I know you for the product that you're promoting. Like that's pretty much when I think of like Taylor, I think, oh, that's the guy that's doing that technology, right? That technology company.
I didn't want to do it, but I'm like,
yeah. It's like if I ever want to join that company or try the product, I am going to go to you because you've been doing network marketing for 14 years. I know that you would be a really good upline. That's, I have no doubt in my mind that if I joined your team, that I would totally go all the way to the top as well. Like I have no doubt because you've been doing it as long as you have.
I know exactly, and thank you for for telling me that. I totally appreciate that. That really speaks volume to my heart and really touches my heart and it really means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. I mean, I don't deserve it. I mean, not saying I don't deserve it. I mean, I'm nothing special. I grew up basically not knowing anything about network marketing. I did the corporate world, where I couldn't keep a job. I'm going to tell you 100%. I could not keep a job. I was like an accident waiting to happen. I think the longest I've kept before I got into network marketing, the longest I kept a job was like 8 months and a year, maybe 8 months to a year.
Yeah, I'm not a really good employee either. Like I talk back. I cannot stand someone that's like over me. You know what I mean? Like they're like always looking, and when I see a flaw in the system, like I told a manager and a manager's manager, I said, this is a flaw in the system and I will never be able to get promoted because of a systematic flaw. And he just said, don't even bring it up. Like they told me to be quiet. I said, this is a flaw in the system that they could not fix. And it's not fair when you see there's a problem with with your job and you can't get a promotion. It sucks. So then you're like stuck and you're like, well, what do I do now? So I've been, job jumping for 10 years. Pretty much. I have 2 college degrees. I've got an accounting degree and a finance degree. But I don't want to work for the corporate machine anymore. Because I'm so full of drinking that Kool-Aid. I am so done with drinking the Kool-Aid, like they say. You know, you gotta
We need to
drink
drink that good
corporate
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid to stay sane. I couldn't do it anymore. I went crazy. And I quit the corporate machine, I guess you'd call it, 2 years ago. I cannot stand it. I've been doing contractor type work to get by as I'm doing the business on the side. That's what I've been doing. Because I can't stand being in a cubicle for 8 hours a day. I have too much to say to the world than be in a cubicle. That's kind of how I look at it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever I moved to Seattle, probably when I was 25 years old, that's when I really got into not network marketing. Like I've been doing network marketing on and off for 14 years. You know, it's not like 14 years straight. Cause dude, everybody, you know, they go for network marketing and they quit. They go and they quit. They join and they quit. They do what's called hopping. They go jump after company after company. They chase after the shiniest object, the next big shiny object. Look, the
Shiny
speed of the
object
leader
syndrome.
is the speed of the team. Exactly. So one thing that my mentor has taught me is the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. How fast you go is how fast your team will go.
Right. And to be
Yeah.
honest with you, like
What kind of?
one of the network marketing companies that, like one of the first I started last year, the reason that it kind of petered out is because the company wasn't social media friendly. They didn't like when we went on social media. So I was like, well, that's totally like not, I'm all about trying to find something you can work from anywhere in the world. I'm about laptop lifestyle, working from home. I don't want to have to be stuck in one city with the company. And that's the problem with brick and mortar. You're stuck in that coffee shop in, I don't know, New York City, right? If you start up a coffee shop, you can't travel the world. You got to be at that coffee shop. But with network marketing, you can be around the whole world as long as you have an internet connection that's decent, that you can get on your lives and update your team, make some calls, you know, stuff like that.
Yep.
But if you have a brick and mortar, you are like married to that city. You are stuck until you hire someone else to manage it for you. And then you got to worry about them.
Yep. That's true. I've never had a brick and mortar business, but I have, I've ran teams with Comcast. I've went door to door. I went Kirby vacuums. I've sold 27 vacuums of $3,500 vacuum
Oh
cleaners
my
to
God,
37,
seriously?
yeah, to 27 people in 1 month. And I was actually the top salesman on my team, obviously, because everything I get into, I go hard in the paint. You feel me? Because I'm a beast at what I do. Feel that? Come on. Anyways, but yeah, they had a comment. You said that she said. What did she say? We didn't get
Oh
the.
yeah, I can start
Sorry
reading
about
a
that.
comment. Sorry about that.
Yeah, read it because we actually had the people that were talking.
Sorry, I'll read the comments. Crystal already read hers. Someone actually asked me why I work with my health issues. How in the world do I respond to that? I'm in the construction field and I've been trying to break into network marketing for 4 years. Also getting haters telling me that network marketing is illegal. I can tell you one thing, you know what should be illegal is only paying people the average of $45,000 a year. That should be illegal. I'm sorry, but I don't want to work till I'm 65. I cannot stress this enough. I don't know, whatever you guys get out of this video for the people that watch the replay or on here, if you stay where you're at right now in your life, if you stay at that job and you settle for less, you will be working possibly to age 70 years old. If you do not take some kind of action, you are going to be stuck right where you're at right now. That, you know, that feeling of you hate when that alarm clock goes off every Monday morning. You know that feeling of hating Mondays, dreading seeing that boss you hate, having that awkward conversation with your boss that you're sick and you don't know what to tell them on the line. I hate that awkward feeling. Get used to feeling
Yeah,
like
tell me about
that
it, right?
until you're like 70 years old, until you're about to hit the ground and die. Like, I hate to be negative, but we only live once. You might as well do something that you like to do. Otherwise, forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, just get used to work until you are a great grandmother and rocking in your chair, and then you can't go to work the next day because you died, right? Because you're that old. I don't want to be working past 45. That is my goal. We've got some years to go. We're in our very early 30s, so my goal is 45 years old.
Millennials.
I'm sorry, I'm done. But I mean, I will be doing these businesses, of course, but I will not be working for anybody else. That is my lifetime goal, and I have made the decision that I will never have to work for the corporate machine again. I've made that decision. You have to make the decision.
Me too.
You can't just say, I will try. You can't just say, I want to try network marketing. Oh, I want to try this company. I heard it's got great products, blah, blah, blah. You have to make the decision. You have to be passionate about the product. You have to be passionate about your upline. And you got to run. You got to hit the ground running. You can't just inch your way in. You've got to run. And a lot of people have dropped out a couple of my businesses and my downlines because they didn't know how to run. They just knew how to walk. You've got to sprint with your network marketing company because, like Grant Cardone says, you have to always be selling something. You have to be, always, like, a transaction has to go on for anybody to get paid. There's nothing free, and, yeah, I'm reading the comments. Hey, Nadia. By the way, Nadia is, like, really amazing.
Hold on.
Passenger by the name of Legit Walter Sujit.
I'm at the airport. Hold on. One second. Un momento, por favor.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, we're good now. One thing I want to tell you guys is I get rejected all the time. I get, hey, look, this is a pyramid. I get, this is a pyramid scheme. This is a Ponzi scheme. The reason why it keeps pausing is because the comments are coming, and I can't stop it. Sorry. So I get rejected all the time. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a get rich quick program. How much does it cost? You're not gonna make no money. You know how many times people say get a real job? Why do you do that network marketing thing? Why do you do that Ponzi scheme? Why do you have a 9-to-5 job and enjoy listening to a boss? Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Literally. So if you guys don't know what these are, they're not just regular sunglasses. They're called my hater blockers. What hater blockers are is no one can hate what God appreciates. Exactly. No one can hate what God appreciates.
All the time. I get people like, I'd say most people are like hitting on me, and then the second person they're telling me everything I do is a scam, and then the third person is telling me you are fake. I'm like, I get on these videos to show I'm a real person, right? I don't just post. You have to get on video. So, especially being a female,
hey, but
you gotta get on video.
Exactly. That's definitely for sure. I wouldn't agree with you more with that. Oh, I can't agree with you more with that. But one thing I want to say is that girl Crystal, she asked a question about I'm tired of corporate or whatever. Can you read that while I couldn't hear because it was so loud.
Oh yeah, I can read the comments. Sorry about that.
Am I too loud or no? Oh no. You sure?
I bet they're listening to you.
An interview. I bet they are listening to me.
Ask him if he wants your business card, right? Always be closing.
It's a lady.
No, I'm just kidding.
Always be closing. You got jokes.
Yeah, Crystal said, she said,
I wonder where you got that from.
Tired of the corporate BS. I'm a degreed female and I cannot get the pay credit I deserve. Is that the comment you're talking about?
Yeah. Can you read it one more time? I won't read it one more time. Sorry.
She said, tired of the corporate BS. She has a college degree and cannot get the pay or credit she deserves.
One thing I'm going to let you know, in college, you're not promised a 5-figure. You're not promised a 5-figure a year.
No, of course not.
You're not. you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get yourself inside a cubicle on the side of, two walls looking at papers or on a desk. Why wouldn't you want to have freedom? Hold on. These people getting on my nerves. It's like, attention, please. Attention, attention, attention. Flight 198 to San
I hate
Francisco.
airports, but I like to travel. So.
Me too.
It's a catch-22.
Me too. Exactly. It's a 50-50. But anyways, like I said, we're not promised. Like if you go to college. Okay. We're getting some comments, and therefore the comments, how can I take the, I'm trying to figure out, never mind. All right, anyways. I'm trying to figure out how can we not disable.
I mean, I can read the comments if you want.
What? Was that?
I can read the comments. Nadia, she said she has 3 degrees and could not find a job. That's how she found network marketing.
Okay, and how was your experience? Okay. I need to figure out how we could redo this live or whatever, where it's not gonna keep on popping up and interrupting the broadcast, because that's unprofessional, and I don't want people to exude that from me.
Well, do you have a Wi-Fi you can connect to at the airport?
It's not the connection. I have real good connection. It's like every time we get a comment, it pauses it.
Oh, really? Huh.
I don't know why, but
I mean, it's not pausing my end. It's just I don't know.
Okay, well, if mine pauses, just hold that thought, and then it's because those comments.
Yeah, no worries. I want comments.
So basically,
I want comments.
we definitely want comments. We want comments. We want shares. Hey, if you guys are getting some insight of this,
if you guys can
so
share
far,
this video, that would be
share it.
Great. If you ever get on a live, by the way, I will share your video if you share mine. I'm trying to share it in groups right now, but I'm trying to come up with because it's making me type in the group name, and I don't have, I guess, any names of groups. I'm just typing random groups in and sharing to a couple, so I don't go to Facebook jail. So if you can share, I will share yours. If you ever go on live,
sharing is caring, you guys. Sharing is caring. So, anyways, but like I was saying, Nadia, how has your experience been with network marketing, or how has your experience been with network marketing? Since you got involved with it and since you got introduced to it. That's what I want to know. And that girl Crystal, that's the one that says that she wants to find a break or something like that.
Yeah, she's actually in one of the companies that we're doing on the side, but she was in my main network marketing company that we kind of walked away from, I guess. So she's new. She's pretty new, just like me, to network marketing, but she's got a couple college degrees, just like me. We have the same kind of background. We have college degrees. We can't get a high-paying job. This is the same type story. We're just kind of tired of the games.
I think Natasha. Natasha just said something.
Oh, Nadia?
Or somebody. Nadia. Yeah, not Natasha. My bad. Sorry. It looked like an N. Sorry.
That's funny.
What she said?
She said she's ranked 6 times. Yeah, she's really good. She's a serious network marketer, by the way. If you ever look at her page.
Well, go ahead with your bad self, girl. Go ahead with your bad self, Nadia. We don't need. Yeah, go ahead with your bad self. So, basically, what I want to ask you guys is, what type of struggles? This is gonna be a very hard talk. What type of struggles do you guys have in your business? And if there's anything that I can do to help, I'm here. Let's go. Lay it on me. Seriously. Because I'm pretty sure Shelly wants to hear this too as well.
Yeah, what are your
Yeah.
biggest struggles in network marketing, whoever is still on?
And Nadia, you could say the biggest thing that you struggle with too as well. Mrs. I ranked 6 times.
I know.
I know. You're awesome, by the way, Nadia.
She's in Branding University with me, so she's actually the first person to rank in Branding U, by the way. So.
Oh wow, nice. Is that the only one that she does? Is that the one that she ranked 6 times in?
No, that's a startup company. The launch is not till August, but Mark, who started the company, he walked away from MLSP. He's a 7-figure earner. So.
Wait, who is he?
Mark Lalonde. He is from Canada. He's the one that started Branding University. He was one of.
Okay, hold on. You got to say it one more time because it completely it's crazy. So
I was just saying, Branding University. That's one of the companies I'm publicly promoting.
With the flight number 1532 and flight number 1527, we will be ready for boarding in a couple of minutes.
I'm in the airport, but I could go outside, but like my phone's like at 19%, so I ain't gonna be able to have enough to go outside, but
okay, no worries.
Do another live. It could be a more exciting. Well, I mean, this is more of like a sentimental one, but we could do maybe more of a energetic one. More enthusiasm. I don't want to be too loud because people is gonna think people is going to think I am crazy. Yeah.
People already do think I'm crazy, but it's okay. They're the crazy ones. The crazy ones are the people that are staying in their day jobs, working to 65. That is crazy to me. I'm just
exactly.
saying.
You know what a 9-to-5 is? Just over broke. I would not want a 9-to-5 job ever again. I don't want no brucellosis disease or the too low fund syndrome. Seriously.
9-to-5.
That's why I love network marketing where I can actually travel when I want. I don't travel that much, but when I can and when I want to, I do. I don't really like flying because the ear popping and things like that, and just really, just that's the only thing I don't like about flying. But obviously, with the company that I'm with the wearable technology, that's just a shameless plug. I apologize if that's a shameless plug. With the wearable technology that I'm with, my friend called me and he's like, Taylor, what do you do? I want to see what it is on your Facebook. Like, what is that wearable technology? I'm not getting involved and I'm not going to buy one unless I see it. So I'm like, okay, all right, where are you? He says, I'm in Portland. Okay, I'm buying a ticket tomorrow. So I bought that ticket, went up there, and he's joining. In fact, whenever I go back up there, he's going to join.
Who is that?
That's one of my friends.
Oh, okay. He said he wasn't going to join, though.
He says he's not going to join. He says he's not joining or he's not buying anything or getting involved with this until he sees it to prove it.
Right.
So he wants the proof is in the pudding. So obviously, with health and wellness, and I'm not saying anything bad about it, like health and wellness, skincare, energy drinks, you have to take the product and maybe a couple of days later, you get results. Maybe 5 to 10 days later, you get like maybe, the shrinking results, the stomach and everything like that, the whatever. But at the end of the day, all I had to do was just wear it, share it, get paid.
And sing on your Facebook profile.
Yep.
Hey, I
don't care, dude.
I'm you like to sing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get on this live because he's like singing.
Well, guess what? I actually went to the studio. When was it? A couple of weeks ago, and I've been told that I have a platinum selling voice.
Oh, really?
I've been told that I have a platinum selling voice, and when I heard it with auto-tune, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is sexy. It sounds really good. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna like want to be dancing to it. You're gonna fall asleep to my voice. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm not trying to make it blush. Anyways, but so like I said, I went up to him and I showed it to him, and he's like, "Man, dude, I want to get involved with it." And then he showed one of his friends, and he's gonna get involved too as well. So it's as easy as sharing it. It really is. But
Right.
like I said, when it comes to the the job, I don't want a 9 to 5 job. I don't want to be able to listen to a boss and be able to get permission to go use the restroom
Isn't that
from the
terrible?
boss. That's why
I know. It's just like, it pisses me off.
can I go use the restroom, please? I'm about to go use the restroom on myself. I'm about to piss myself. Seriously?
You might as well just go in prison at that point, because I almost felt like I was in a prison, in a cubicle job, because they're watching you. You can only go outside for 15 minutes twice a day. It was almost like a daytime prison to me. You know what I mean? Like, just the principality of it. I have to ask to go get married.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask to go take a honeymoon. I have to ask to go have a kid. You have to ask people to do stuff. It's like ridiculous. I'm just saying, like, everyday stuff. Like, women have to go have children. Why do you have to ask someone to go do that?
Exactly. And it's crazy. Whenever I was in school, I used to be such a bad kid. I was in middle school, and they had this lady named Miss Rosa Garcia. I'm like, mm-mm. It was in school detention. And
Still hear me, but I had to go to cellular data. But I will invite him back on. Sorry about that. The beauty of live, you just never know what's gonna happen. I think that was my internet went kerplop. Really? That's funny. I'm trying to add him back on, but hey, I can keep talking. Yeah, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, as he's trying to rejoin, yeah, I mean, just like I was, I just
come back.
because
It's your. It's not my service. It's your service. I cannot hear you.
want success,
Oh.
you have to you have to find a way for it to happen.
Oh, now I can hear you.
And, I don't know if that was I think that was my connection that cut out.
It was hers.
So I was just saying, I get a lot of rebuttals with people saying, I don't have the money right now. It's either they don't have the money or the time. And I was going to say, I don't know why people can't come up with like a $25, $50 extra a month. It's insane. If you want this life, if you want a laptop lifestyle, you will do whatever it takes. You have to be hungry for success. You have to be starving, hungry. You have to want it. It doesn't just happen. You have to have the desire. You have to want it.
That's true. One thing I want to tell you is, with that rebuttal, like say, I don't have the money objection, I got something that really helps me, and I literally just started using this one. But before, it was like, hey, look, great. I'm glad that you told me that. This is why you need to be involved with this company, because it'll give you more, financial freedom. If you do the same thing 5 years from now, you're going to be at the same place. So if you can afford, what is it, $20 a week or whatever it was at the time, and you do the same thing 5 years from now, you're going to be in the same exact place, broke and just basically depressed and not knowing where you want to go with your life.
Right.
But now I tell people, it's like, exactly. That's why you need to be doing World Global Network, which is the company that I'm with. And like, well, what do you mean? Sorry, I apologize.
No, I don't.
I
don't care. I'm just trying to wake people up. I'm just, I got you on this live because you've been doing internet marketing for 14 years. I am new to this space.
No.
I actually have to. You could keep talking. I gotta go get the FedEx guy at the door, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I've been doing network. I am gonna talk. So I've been doing network marketing for 14 years, but I've only been doing internet marketing maybe for the past 5 years, 4.5, 5 years, maybe 6 years. But at the end of the day, I started at belly to belly. Sorry about that, you guys. I was actually literally getting a call from someone, from one of my friends. So, like I said, I've only done network marketing for 14 years, but altogether, that was belly to belly when I first started. When I first started network marketing, it was literally belly to belly, face to face, like just straight up, you need to take a look at what I have. That's,
Okay, I'm back.
Yay. I give you a hand clap, but I'm holding the phone.
Hey, Lance. Sorry, I had to hop off for a second. I'm waving to you.
How come you can see the people? I can't see the people.
It's because you guys aren't friends, I guess, maybe?
Probably no. I can't see nobody. No comments, no whatsoever. Anyways, but
well, he hasn't. Nobody's really said much since the last comments.
Okay. So we definitely need to spice some things up. We need to get some questions. Like, what kind of struggles you guys have? Like, seriously, be real. Like, this is like a one-on-one time with me, which I could literally get paid for this. I don't charge for this. Most people do, but I don't charge for my services. I really don't charge for my mentorship. Even though you're not in the company that I'm with, I'm not going to charge anybody because I don't do that, because I'm not that selfish, I guess. That's just me personally.
Don't charge me. Just kidding.
I'm just gonna charge you dinner. That's all I'm charging you. A dinner and a day out with Kayla. I'm kidding. I'm just messing. Just don't tell your boyfriend, or he'll kill me. I'm joking about that. Yep. Anyways.
That wasn't the FedEx guy. That was it was Comcast. He was like, I was like, I don't have an appointment with you guys. They just showed up out of nowhere. It was like really awkward, but anyway, the internet people. My internet's good. We're connected. We're good.
So speaking of FedEx, you guys heard of FedEx, right? So FedEx, the conveyor belts stopped working at FedEx, and he needed to get them fixed. Like, the owner, this is a story, by the way, story time, by the way. So the owner needed to get him fixed. He basically said, I'm losing millions and millions of dollars per day, every single solitary day, that these conveyor belts are not fixed. and not running. So he goes up to the technician. He says, "How much do I owe you? Can you fix these? Can you fix these?" And then he says, "Yes, I can." Goes to the back east corner of the east wing corner in the back of the building, turns one single screw. Guess what? The conveyor belts start working. Whole thing starts, getting in operation. He goes up to the owner, brings him the tab, says, "This is the bill." He says, $1 for turning one single screw. $9,999 for knowing which screw to turn. See, it's not what we're doing, is we have to figure out what screw needs to be turned. We need to figure out which screw is loose in our business, in our mind, body, and soul, in our conscious mind, and we need to turn that screw. Like I said, it's not it's not your fault. It's not what you're doing. It's basically we have to figure out what screw to turn. That's what I tell my team, and they're like, "What the heck? Dude, this is gold." Like I said, I told you I could be paying for this. Getting paid for this. That's what I meant to say. So
Right.
exactly. Say for instance, you have a I used to say this in Kirby when I used to work for Kirby Vacuums. Say you have you go and you buy a half working car, 50% working car, and it can only take you halfway to work, and then you walk the rest of the way, right? When you come back from work, you walk back to your car, you bring your car back to the house. Guess what? It turns down and it basically breaks down on you. Guess what? You go to the technician and say, "Can you get this fixed?" No, it's only a half working car. What you're going to do, you're going to you're going to get a brand new car, correct? Or you're going to get a new car, correct? I know you never heard this before, so this pertains to network marketing. So think about it. Whenever it comes to business, are you going to work halfway or are you going to work all of it?
Well, I'm all in the internet marketing space. I mean, I will do what it takes at this point because I don't want to have to work till I'm 65 and I don't want to go back to a cube. So until people make that decision, you're going to be stuck in the same rut. You know what I mean? Like, you have to work it just like you show up to your job. Why can't you show up for your business? If you show up and keep doing what your upline tells you to do, duplication, then you'll start, becoming successful with whatever you guys are promoting. I mean, it can be CBD oil. It could be weight loss products. It could be clothing. There's so many different things people are promoting on my friends list. The sky's the limit, but a lot of people are jumping from company to company because I think it's because they don't have a good leader above them. Maybe is that why people jump?
That's what I was going to tell you.
Probably.
One of my old mentors used to say this. Actually, one of my the top earner in this company that I'm with says this: find somebody that has what you want. Find somebody that has what you have, that you want to have, right? Find somebody that has what for them. You do exactly what they, do verbatim, and you'll have what they have. So find somebody that has what you want, that's living the life that you want to live, and learn exactly what they're doing, do exactly what they're doing verbatim, and you'll have what they have. But you also have to believe in yourself. You believe in others, what others have doubted. You believe what others, like, say for instance, people didn't believe in you. If people doubted you, which people doubted me in my school years, guess what? I figured that if I believe what others have doubted, if I believe in myself, then guess what? Nothing can stop me. Just like the Bible says, there's nothing that can separate me from the love of God. And at the end of the day, there's not height, not depth, not angels, not creatures, not demons, or principalities, or present or now. Really can separate me from the love of God. I kind of paused a little bit. So nothing can separate me from the love of God. And there's no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm always happy. I'm always fired up is because obviously I got God in my life. You know, that's one thing. That's a no-brainer. I do have God in my life. That's one thing. If it's a if it's a if what is it? If it's a turn off or a deal breaker for anybody, then hey, look, you know, so be it. It doesn't. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I choose to serve Him, so it is what it is. But that's not what this is about. You literally have to find somebody.
Praise Jesus.
Praise, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Yep, definitely. So, like I said, you know, you have to find somebody that has done what you want to accomplish. You have to find somebody that has a proven track record of success, and you learn from them. You believe what others have doubted. You believe you can do it. You believe you will do it. You believe you're going to do it, and nothing's going to stop you from it. Then you learn from them. You do it. And guess what? You have what they have. One thing I'm going to tell you, you look up, you get up, you boss up, and you never give up.
Right.
What kind of comments we got? What we got saying?
Crystal, I'm all in. She's just searching for her home. I know what she's talking about, looking for that right network marketing company to join.
Has she looked at your company?
Yeah, so we are involved in. I'm gonna have to say I'm not involved with them anymore because I don't agree with their policies. A health and wellness business that I walked away from. We both kind of got burned with a network marketing company and got frustrated. But she's an affiliate of the CBD oil company that I do. Because I am a product user of everything that I do. I don't just sell something to sell it. Like, I believe...
You gotta be a product of the product.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in the CBD oil industry because I'm, like, huge into I, like, hate big pharma and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, she joined that. But, yeah, we were with another health and wellness company. It wasn't what we expected. It was a lot of false promises, and I don't like the business model. So we recently kind of walked away from a company. That's kind of what she's referring to, trying to find the next place to go.
So are you? Are you...
Maybe we'll all just do wearable technology. And let's just all do your company.
Stop it! Seriously, you guys are something else. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I was gonna say it's like if you guys are both looking for a home or maybe looking to, you know, if you guys are shopping for a company, for something that has everything in place, I would highly recommend you guys to take a look at World Global Network. Real talk. And I will tell you this, I've never seen a company that's so easy to just send a 2-minute video, get them on about 30 to 40-minute webinar, sometimes maybe 25 minutes or 30, depends, you know, who's doing it. And they get them on the phone with me or any one of our mentors to get us to do all the talking. So your job is just basically just a peek, plug, and pass. PPP.
That's awesome, yeah.
You know, and there's no more parties.
My thing is, like,
what's up?
The old company, we used to have to get people on an overview, and like nobody ever showed up because they were like too scared. So that's kind of where we got burned. But it was different. They had to get on video and stuff like that. I like short, sweet, straight to the point type of businesses. I don't like
3 minutes
having to do this whole extravagant presentation. I just want to say, look, here it is. Are you in or you out? No games. You know
well, that's what I do. That's what we do with the 3-minute video. After the 3-minute video is finished, we basically say that, hey, look, you know, what did you like most about what you saw? And then right after that,
exactly. You have to ask that.
Yeah.
What did
exactly.
you like best? And if they can't say anything, they didn't pay attention.
Exactly.
They didn't care. They didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I hear you.
You know, I've been in this industry for 14 years, and I stepped out of a health and wellness company, not because of anything that was wrong with it, but because this just made sense. One thing I will tell you is we're the number one we're not the number one.
number one product? You're cutting out.
I was about to, yeah, because I had comments. Am I talking too loud, bro? No. I'm just making sure. If I am, I could lower it down. Yeah, I'm just doing some training. Anyways, but like I said, we're not the number one product in the world for a reason. And look at my eyes. Seriously. We're not the number one product in direct sales, actually. In direct sales of all the different companies in the world, we're the number one product.
Oh, cool.
I
believe you.
No.
I have, just kind of what I've seen and everybody I've talked to. I feel like everybody joins like a health and wellness company. It's a weight loss. We post our pictures before and after. But to be honest with you, that's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point. Like, yeah, I have a weight loss company. I actually don't even promote it. I'm a product user because I really like the products. Mm-hmm. And I tried doing before and after pictures, but there's so many people doing the same damn thing that people are so tired of weight loss products, in my opinion.
Can I ask you a question?
I think you have to be innovative and do something different, in my opinion, in this business. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Does it look like, hold on one second. Who's this? Does it look like I need to lose weight?
No.
Not at all.
Weight.
That's why I jumped out of my company. Because I was tired of the one-on-ones, tired of the get-togethers, tired of the bugging your friends and family, trying to shove this down somebody's throat, trying to put this on somebody's face.
I don't even know
whatever.
What company. I don't know if you mind revealing what company that was, or you don't want to say. I will ask you in a private message.
I left on good terms, put it that way.
Okay.
I left on really good terms. That's what I'm gonna say. I didn't bring no team. I started from scratch, and so at the end of the day, the leadership was phenomenal. I mean, it was top of the line leadership, but there was nothing that was wrong with the company that I left for. Is because just of this technology. I mean, can I tell you something? I mean, we sold 800,000 devices of this one right here in 1 year. 1 year. It took Fitbit to sell 29,000 devices 2 years. We sold probably 20 times the size of that, maybe more.
And, it's probably because of the business model, to be honest with you, because people are buying from people these days. I, from here on going forward, if I ever need a product, I'm going to go to my warm network marketing friends list to find what I'm looking for, because I don't like just buying stuff from Walmart. I want to buy stuff from people that I trust.
Exactly. In order for someone
I'm a product user of a couple MLMs. I don't promote everything that I use because I just want to be a product user, right? I don't promote the skincare line. If you click on my profile, you'll probably know what it is. I don't promote that because I just want to be a product user, and maybe when I have 2,000 friends or 3,000 friends, I could share my story. Hey, this cleared up my face. You know what I mean? I don't want to sell it. So
guess
it's
what?
okay to be a product user of these products.
Guess what?
You don't have to promote everything.
Hey, guess what? I found the comments. I had to swipe it. Stupid me.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so let's see. Lance said, hey, Lance, how's it going? Crystal said, I'm simply searching for a home. I'm trying to figure out branding. You also. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what? You also? Randing? What the heck's randing?
Oh, no, she meant branding, because it's like MLSP, if you've ever heard of MLSP.
Yeah, I know exactly what My Lead Systems Pro is.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. A couple people from MLSP started their own company. That's what I'm a part of, a startup. That's just one of the things that I do. That's what I was trying to say.
Nice. And who was that, if you don't mind me asking?
Who? His name's Mark Lalonde, Lalonde. I'll have to share you some of his videos, but probably me. I don't know what's going on with my internet. They're probably messing with it outside. That's the problem with internet. Is anybody still on here? Drop a comment if you're still here. Thanks for joining. Everybody that's stuck on this video. It's been a long video. That was probably my connection. I'm not sure. Who knows? But anybody that watched it thus far and you're on the replay, hashtag replay for anybody that's watching the replay later today. It's Friday, the 1st of the month. You know what that means?
Sorry about it.
For all of our network marketing friends, the 1st of the month, that means we get a fresh start, right? So, I like the 1st of the month.
Me too, definitely.
I already got paid on one of my companies. Just got the PayPal payment. I had no idea I was getting paid today. I was like, oh, cool.
That's awesome. It's super, super awesome.
PayPal money. It was like awesome for just signing a couple people up. That's it. That's all it takes.
That's super, super awesome. And one thing I'm going to tell you is to hit diamond in this company that I'm in. You basically take 3 people on your left and 3 people on your right, and you teach them how to make $500 in 1 week.
Oh, wow.
Is that hard? Not hard at all.
Yeah, I want to make $500 a week in network marketing.
I mean, you got to put it this way, you have to find the right product, obviously. The product is just like the last thing. So you have to find the right mentorship. That's one thing. You have to have the right mentorship, the right coaching, teaching, and training, and everything. You have to have a leader. You have to have a owner and a CEO that has a track record of his success.
Right.
And if you would see the compensation plan, I'm just saying, if you would see the compensation plan of our video, in a 40-minute, I think it's like 30 or 40-minute video, you literally would see his accolades. Now, this dude is like the next Steve Jobs.
Oh, wow.
My mentor literally got to meet up with this guy and got to ask him so many questions, and she got to ask him so many questions like, where's this technology going? What makes it better than Fitbit? What separates it from Fitbit and Apple Watch? Well, guess what? The owner basically is extroverted or introverted, like very, very I think it's introverted. Very introverted, like
introvert means that they're
quiet. Untalkative whatsoever. He was shy. Yeah. He whispered, but he basically, they felt like he was like a Steve Jobs or a Bill Gates, that they were listening to a Bill Gates.
I love those people that can like captivate the audience, and they just kind of like, everybody's like jaw dropped. This guy just say that. I love those type people.
I couldn't agree with you more. One thing I'm going to tell you. Oh, we have 5 viewers. Yay, we got more.
I'm trying to share in groups. It's just really hard to come. I guess if I can get my phone charged, I can share easier on my phone. But...
Yeah, you need to not be a stranger. You need to call me sometime. Seriously.
Stranger danger.
I'm just saying.
I just like surrounding myself with like-minded people, because when you get like, I was told you need to have 5 people in your close network that you like just can share ideas and like bounce ideas off with each other and be positive and stuff like that. A lot of people do bad in network marketing because they surround themselves with negative people and they get forced to quit. So, you know, for people that are struggling, you need to surround yourself with people in the industry as well as positive people and get rid of the negative energy in your life, and then you'll start seeing positive things happen. That's just my thing.
I couldn't agree with you more. I really couldn't agree with you more, Shelly. You know,
Holy cow.
you literally have to surround yourself with positive influences, people that bring you up, not bring you down. And you literally have to like just be the light in people's eyes and into people's what is it? Crap. I got a brain for it. Into people's lives, into their hearts, shine into their hearts. Like make a person smile. You know, make a person smile. And if they're saying, "Oh, I'm having an okay day," well, great. You know, I hope you're having a phenomenal day. You're awesome. God loves you. You say God loves you? Oh my God, dude! Thank you so much. I needed that. You know, it's crazy. It is what it is. You know, I love this industry. I love doing what I do. And like I said, you know, in order to really look for a company, you have to have everything that's in place. So if someone has everything that's in place, this is what I tell people. If you found a company, and this is people that have network marketing experience or people that are in another company, I say, hey, look, dude, I found King Solomon's gold mine. Just going to be flat out with you. I've been in this industry for 14 years. I've never seen anything like this in my whole career. It's the easiest company I've ever been a part of. It's the most generous compensation plan I've ever seen. Literally, if you found something that didn't, like, put it this way, if you found something that had everything in place, everything from mentorship, leadership, to product, to system, you wouldn't be opposed to taking a look at it. Now, would you? You seen what I did? I just answered your question. I didn't say would you be opposed to taking a look at it? No. You wouldn't be opposed to taking a look at it. It's called tie downs. I learned this from Cesar Rodriguez. This dude's sick. So what he does, it's called, no, not Cesar. Brian Bean. Brian Bean, that's his name. That's one of my good friends. Brian Bean is a mentor, coach, trainer, everything like that. He literally uses tie downs in his network marketing company, and how he does that, and I've started to do that too as well, like for the past like 5 years. And it literally, like, what it does, it magically hypnotizes people to saying yes to your opportunity, service, or product or company. Seriously, because what it does, it's telling them to say yes already. So watch this. So say you're getting interrogated, right? Okay, so I'm gonna interrogate you, right? It's like, Shelly, you killed him, didn't you? You killed him, didn't you? You the one that was in that bar, didn't you? Or weren't you? Or wasn't you?
Or
oh, you
wasn't
did?
you? Like the game,
So,
like that clue game.
Yeah, exactly. So think about it. This is very, very important to network marketing. People don't know this. Some people don't know these things. Some people do, but some people don't. But watch. This is like secret sauce. You ready for this? So let's say, for instance, if you're accused of murder, right? It's like, and I'm telling you, wouldn't you, couldn't you, shouldn't you, didn't you, wasn't you, weren't you, don't it, won't it, can't it, things like that. And it basically gets you to say yes or no, yes or no. No maybes, no I don't know, we'll see, I'm gonna think about it, or anything like that. Just yes or no.
Right.
And so now watch. Tell me it's a pyramid scheme. Tell me it's a pyramid scheme. Tell me.
It's a pyramid scheme? No, it's not.
I ain't gonna say that. I was like, what do you think?
I did a live one time and I drew a picture of a pyramid back here on my whiteboard. And the real pyramid scheme is the corporate machine, because the CEO's at the top and then the low level employees are at the bottom. That is the real pyramid scheme, in my opinion.
See, one thing I want to tell you is less is best. You don't want to overcomplicate the situation. You don't want to say too much, because they're going to think you're a scientist. The reason why I'm saying that, because I noticed that you do see a lot. You do see a lot. And I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just giving you some advice. What I would say is something like this. Hey, look, what do you think a pyramid scheme? See how I did that again, right? Now watch. So if I can show you how you could start at the top of your own company. Can you hear me?
The internet must have chopped out for a second.
Yeah, you look like you're pixelated.
Oh no.
You look like a cartoon.
Uh-oh. Well, just so you know, Facebook put a restriction on me. I shared too much.
Really?
Yep. So
Mm,
I will be going
that's
live.
crazy.
Anybody that's like watching, that's seen me in a group, add me as a friend, because I'm going to have to be going live on my own page the next 7 days because I shared too much. That's the Facebook algorithm for you. Somebody probably
Sucks
got
to be
jealous.
you.
Well, somebody probably flagged me and said I was a scam or something like that. It happens all the time. It happens.
Yeah, it happens to me too as well.
People just
Yeah.
flag you because they're jealous that you're getting traction. I mean, that's just life. You're always going to have haters. So
Exactly. Hey, can you hear me, Shayla?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I wanted to finish that. It's very, very okay. Now it's getting better. Now you're looking better. Yeah. Anyways, wax on, wax off. There you go. Anyways, so one thing I'm gonna say is somebody says it's a pyramid scheme, right? I say this. This is what I usually say when people say it's a pyramid scheme. What's up, Alexis? Thanks for hopping on. What's up, John? John Allison.
Is that your friend
What's up, baby?
list?
Yep. Some of them are popping on now. Thank God. Okay. So what I say for a pyramid scheme, I say, hey, look, what do you consider a pyramid scheme? What do you consider a pyramid besides corporate America? I'm not going to say anything like that. I don't say, hey, look, corporate America is a pyramid scheme, yada, yada, yada. I say this. What do you consider a pyramid scheme? And then what they usually say is oh, it's whenever the people at the top make the money and the bottom don't make the money.
Right.
Well, what if you could start at the top? That would make sense now, wouldn't it? You see how I just did a tie down? You see that, right? And then you would say, yeah, it would. That would be pretty cool. So if I can show you how you could start at the top of your own company, and all you'd have to do is build your bottom, it would make sense to be your own boss now, wouldn't it?
Right, yeah.
So looks like we need to take a look at this again now, shouldn't we? Or now don't we?
That's a really good line. I will have to try that with somebody that's
Okay, so I'm going to send you the information. That's what I tell people. Real talk.
Okay, here's the info. So let me just ask you this. So I don't know how long we've been on. I have a couple people that's stuck on the whole time, but let me ask you this. When you post about your opportunity and someone says info, what do you send them? What is the info that they are looking for? That's what I've been meaning to ask you for this whole live.
I send them the 2-minute video. I say, hey, look, I'm really excited about this opportunity. I'm really how can I say this? I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I think that this is going to surpass the cell phone industry. Take a look at this 3-minute video. If you like what you hear, you like what you see, and you saw what I saw 17 and a half months ago, then let's talk. Put the link in the bottom and say, be blessed, Taylor. Bam. Done.
Yeah, I think I need to start putting like a little bit more myself into it instead of copy paste, because a lot of people just like click it, read it. They never say anything back. I'm like, did I say something wrong? Did you not like what you saw?
Yeah. Some people don't, respond to me right away. I say, hey, look, like maybe like a day after, and I say, hey, Did you get a chance to look at that 3-minute video yet? Oh, no. Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at it. Okay. When do you think for sure, or when do you know for sure you will take a look at it?
Right.
Always assume the sale. Like I said.
Yep, and there's days where I just kind of zone out and I just like sit there listen to Grant Cardone all day because he's got like the best closing statements I've ever seen. He's like, him and Ty Lopez are my two top favorite like mentors. I forgot to ask you, who do you follow in that world?
Oh, I love Ty Lopez. I love Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, Ray Higdon, Cesar Rodriguez, Rob Sperry, what's his name? Brian Fryer, Billy Funk is one of my good friends.
Oh, cool.
A couple of other people, Eric Worre, obviously, definitely. Tony Robbins, definitely. Jim Rohn, love that guy. That guy pioneered the network marketing industry. He started Belly to Belly. Oh, now you don't look pixelated. You look good.
I'm watching on my computer too to see if any comments have come in, but I haven't seen any. I see Brian
we don't have any.
added me as a friend. Thanks for the ad. I was going to say, yeah, anybody watching this replay in the groups, I shared to about 10 groups today before I got into Facebook jail. Add me as a friend. I'm going to go live on my page for the next week because of the restriction. Gotta love Facebook. They always restrict you when you got something good going on for you sometimes.
Exactly.
And people are probably...
most likely she's going to ag me.
So, yeah, add me as a friend. Anybody that sees the replay, if you want to see more videos like this, I will be doing them on my profile going forward, at least for the next 7 days. I'm kind of stuck with my profile. So,
it sucks to be you.
Just throwing that out there. But I've got, I'm building my friends list still, and I don't just add anybody. I don't add people that just look like spammers to me. I don't add people without profile pictures. Because the point of Facebook when it started is, like, look at the name, Facebook. You have to show your face. So if you don't have, like, a picture of yourself on your profile and you're doing network marketing, just forget about doing it because people only join people that show their freaking face and they're not like hiding something.
And they're active.
You have to be transparent.
Be active.
You have to be transparent if you guys want to do network marketing. I'm just gonna throw that out there if I haven't thrown that out there yet.
You have to be vulnerable too as well because people want to see your vulnerability. People want to see you're just the real you, just the meat and potatoes, the inside, the what's behind the scene, what makes the brain tick, what operates everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know you got some other questions.
Me? I've got a million questions.
I'm here for you.
Mainly just,
Come on.
And sorry, I broke out for a second. I was going to say most people ask for information but don't take action. And like I said earlier, if you guys just want to ask for info and don't do anything, why are you wasting your time? You're just like wasting people's time. You're wasting your time. You could be going to watch Netflix instead of wasting people's time because if you're not taking action, why are you even bothering? And that's just another frustrating thing about groups is because people are bullshitters and they are too afraid to try something new. You have to get over that or you're never going to make it,
I call it this. I say, you're an action taker or are you an excuse maker? Excuses are like armpits. Everybody has them. Seriously.
Right.
You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. So which one do you decide to do? I choose to make money and help save lives. I don't choose to make excuses. I used to be that excuse maker, but now that I stepped out of that, comfort zone, you got to step out of your comfort zone. That's one thing I would say. You got to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Right. Well, I don't want to take too much more of your time. We can always, I don't know how much longer you're going to be in the airport, but I don't have many people hopping
Probably
on the
about
phone.
another
5 hours.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 hours. Yeah, you got it. I mean, it's not taking much of your time. I mean, it's helping me. It helps me out too as well. Because it. I mean, I learn as I earn, and I grow and I learn things. Some things that you were saying, I actually learned I didn't know. Some things that I'm saying, or actually a lot of things that I'm saying you don't know because you haven't been in the industry as long as I have. But at the end of the day, I'm here to answer any kind of questions you got. So if you want to message me, we could do a FaceTime. Well, not FaceTime. I have Android. We could do a Facebook.
Zoom call. We
Facebook.
all do Zoom. Do you have
Yeah, we
Zoom?
could do that, or we could do. Yeah, of course I got Zoom.
Who
Doesn't
doesn't
have it?
have Zoom? If you guys don't know what Zoom is and you're at network marketing, you need to Google that right now. Because Zoom is a way to talk to people without using your phone, like dialing. And it's a really good meeting application that you can share
It's
your
a
screen.
Yeah.
I love Zoom.
It's an internet platform where you can actually show people your face, and you could do a presentation. You could share your screen, and you can have up to 1,000 people, depending on how much you pay per month. If you pay, if you just do the free membership or whatever, you literally, I think you can get 30 minutes and up to 100 people, which is really not bad.
Oh, wow. Well, I pay $15 a month, so. Yes, guys, I
Nice.
spend money because I own a business. Isn't it painful to say?
Yep.
For these people that want free businesses, I get that all day.
You
Well,
got
I
to
don't
spend
have
money to
$10.
make money.
Well,
Just
go
like
make
Grant
some
Cardone says, you
coffee.
got to invest in yourself, invest in your life. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, or you guys can keep watching Netflix and then having to report to a
Yep.
manager your whole life. You decide.
Mm-hmm. So whatever you decide to do, if you decide to do cooler brands or the branding, or if you want to dabble in wearable technology, just go full force into it. Go full force into it for about 6 months, and you'll be surprised what you could do.
Yeah,
Don't give up.
I joined Cooler Brands. It's been 6 months, but I used to have 2 jobs. I used to have no time to do network marketing, but now I've got a lot more free time. So, oh yeah,
All the time in the world.
I'm full force. I believe in having multiple streams of income. That's my thing. Average millionaire has 7, so I hope to have a ton. Maybe write a book.
Exactly.
Maybe write an ebook. Do some courses. Sell courses on my blog. I think huge. I don't think small by any means. I know, I'm like.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You have to think big. If you are so small-minded, then you're going to have a small life. You're just going to live really small. But if you want to have an impact in this world, you want to have the ability to travel, you want to have a house, you want to have maybe a dream car, you have to think big. You have to have crazy goals that people cringe when you tell them what your goals are at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree with you more. There's 3 types of people in this world. There's 3 types of people in this world. Ones that makes things happen, ones that watch things happen, and ones that wondered what the heck happened. So I want to ask all you guys, what type of person are you?
I make things happen. I don't know about you. I've taken a lot of action in the past 6 months.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
I know you're an action taker.
I stepped away from a couple of things because they weren't doing anything for me. I'm just a product user. I'm stepping towards things that people want, the marketplace, Cooler Brands is not MLM. I love MLM, but I don't want to just do MLM because there's other stuff that you can do out there that is business related. I need to get one of those just to be in the club. Be in that club.
Be in the club?
The secret society.
Be in that wearable technology club, you feel me? Anyways,
I've never
I would
owned
get with
one of
Chris.
those, so that'd be new to me.
I've never owned it either, but I got into this company. Why? Because of the vision of where it's going.
Right.
One thing I want to say to you guys, that Fabio Galde, we're the only network marketing company / direct selling company that has been featured at the CES convention, which is the Consumer Electronics Show.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Well, we
No, I
had a
know.
booth that I know it's crazy. So we had a booth that was like 20 times the size of any other booth that was over there. Shaquille O'Neal was excited about our booth. LeBron Davis was excited about our booth. And Mark Cuban from Shark Tank was super excited about our booth. But
Oh,
at the
when
end
you
of the
say
day,
Mark Cuban, I'm like, holy crap.
I can show you a picture of him at the booth
Oh, wow.
right now. Well, not right now, but I'll send it to you in a private message.
Like I like to follow people, just like Ty Lopez has said. Yeah, everything that a real leader or impact maker, everything they touch turns to gold. Just like with Ty Lopez, everything that he does turns to gold. Like if he started like a freaking health and wellness company, he would just have instantly thousands of joining because it's his name. And that's why, like, I'm going to throw my brand out there, the Branding University platform. That's what we're trying to show people, how to brand themselves instead of pitching a company all the time. Because I know you.
Plug away, sister. Plug away, honey.
Yeah, I'm on my own profile. Well, it's not a product. It's more of a service, I guess, education platform. That's why I'm so into Branding University, because we're teaching people like me that know nothing about the industry, teaching them how to make a name for themselves, teaching them how to use social media, how to get on these lives. I did that 100-day live challenge, not because somebody told me to do it. I did it on my own so people would know my name in the industry. Once you get your face out there, your name out there, you brand yourself. If you decided to jump ship from that company you're with, you're going to have people follow you no matter where you go. That's why you have to brand yourself and not just pitching a brand name. That's why I don't really drop names a lot of times, because who knows, I might be doing something else tomorrow. Like wearable technology, you never know.
Ooh.
Now I'm just messing with you.
All I'm going to say is I think you'll be very impressed if you do take a look at the information. Seriously.
Oh, no, I'm definitely I look at everybody's information. I don't, just because I'm in a couple things doesn't mean I'm never going to join another company.
Yeah.
And people.
Has anybody ever told you about it? Like, has anybody ever, like, mentioned it to you?
I've seen it in groups, but that is about it. I haven't personally.
Probably because of me.
Yeah, I see you posting like crazy, just like me.
You know how many responses I get from those? Like, I probably got, like, sometimes, like, 250 comments off of one freaking post.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, really, honey? Mm-hmm. Seriously. She's like, interesting. Thinking about that. She's like, hey, one thing I'm going to let you know.
I've seen it all over groups. Like I said, the one thing I am tired of seeing is weight loss products. It's just like beating a dead horse.
I know. I couldn't agree with you more, because 80% of network marketers or network marketing is literally health and wellness and cosmetics.
I'm not
so saturated.
but it's just like, please God, tell me something different. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do something completely different.
This isn't no health and wellness. This isn't no shake, weight loss, skincare, energy drink. It's not a service. It's not a pearl that you open up with an oyster. I love those things, right?
I have not done that one yet. Okay? I don't think I will. No offense to the pearl.
You've never seen those things? Like, why would you join a company to open up oysters?
I just want to eat oysters. I'm from the South. I like.
No, you can't eat these oysters. They're like full of like peroxide or something like that, you'll kill yourself
I
or
like to
you'll
eat
die.
oysters. I don't like to popping out. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
Hey, I love oysters.
But you know,
Now, do you like raw oysters?
yes, I do.
Where have you been all my life?
Just go to.
You like raw
By
oysters?
the way, I am from the South. I'm from Houston, Texas. If you go to Houston, Texas, there's a lot of people just like me. I'm not like one in a million.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm from Louisiana, and we love raw oysters. Just saying.
Yep.
Nice meat in heaven.
I used to go to New Orleans growing up and all those places. So, Southern people, we will always get along. When someone tells me they're from the South, I know that we're going to be friends. It's just that you have that commonality of Southern hospitality. That's never going to go away for me. I don't care where I live. I'll be traveling to Australia. I will move to Japan. Wherever I go, I will always be from the South. That's just the way I am, personally.
Couldn't agree with you more, Shelly. I couldn't agree with you more.
Is anybody else on here that has another question? I haven't really talked to the audience before. I'm gonna go get a lunch break because I haven't eaten today.
That was your fault that time. It's all good, baby. I did it first. You did it the second time. It's all good. Oh, sorry, my bad. Someone was kicking me accidentally. I kicked them first because I have a big foot, and he has a big foot too as well. So it's all good.
But I guess I'm going to go live again. Like I said, anybody watching the replay in groups, you'll have to add me as a friend to get the notification that I go live again. Maybe I'll interview you again, or I'm trying to interview just other people in the industry just to get other people's perspective, not just like mine, because I'm not like a veteran by any means. So I like to interview new people just to get their point of view and what they're doing. You can go ahead, name drop your company. It's not going to hurt me. I'm not jealous. I like people becoming successful.
Wearable technology.
I like people dropping their company. Maybe someone on my list is interested. You know what I mean? You never know. I mean, I'm not one of those people that gets mad when someone gets a lead off my friends list. I hope anyone that's on my friends list, I hope you guys are all successful, okay? No matter what you guys are promoting. I didn't mean to make fun of anybody's product. No matter what you guys are doing, I hope that you are successful. And only true entrepreneurs will wish other people success at this point. So do you have anything else to say today?
I mean, I got plenty to say. I mean, you have a lot of questions. I have plenty to say. You know, thank you for letting me join your live. Totally appreciate it. Next time, what we could do is we could set a certain topic, and we could talk about that. If you want me on your live again.
Oh,
not just
random. I'm not going to make it as long. I want to have maybe like under 30-minute lives so people can go back and watch like start to finish. But yeah, this was just
but make sure you have all your service good.
On the fly live. This is like the first time I've done an interview with someone, so thanks for coming on.
You're very welcome. I'm always here. Yeah, definitely. Feel free to text me for sure. Definitely. Friends are friends.
Yep. But anyways, guys, till next time, like I always say on my lives, if you guys don't believe anything that we're saying, you can sit on the sideline and watch what we do. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Hope everybody has a good weekend. See ya.
Well, one thing. Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you know where I'm going with this. You already know. Always remember this, to keep your hater blockers on, you guys. Keep your hater blockers on, because no one can hate what God appreciates. Always work hard. Always work hard. And always smile. Because if you do all three of those things, there's nothing, and I mean nothing, that can separate you from the love of God. All right, let's go. Have a great day. God bless you. We love you, but God loved you first. We all want all of you guys to be successful, and you guys are successful already. The Bible says, speak those things that are not as though as they are. Speak it into existence. You want to be a top earner? Speak it into existence. One thing I want to say before I leave is, if you want to be a top earner in your company or in your profession or in your industry, how would a top earner act? What would they say? What would they do? How would they walk? How would they talk? Think like a top earner, and then you'll become a top earner, because guess what? Your mindset's going to be of a top earner.
Right.
I know for a fact I'm going to be a president millionaire. I already have a date set. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, but it's soon. So I already know I'm going to be a top earner in this company. At the end of the day, it's because I'm thinking like a top earner. I'm doing the things that top earners do. So with that being said, love each and every one of you guys. Let's go to the top.
To the top. We're all going there.
To the top.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey, feel free to text me. Like I said, seriously. Thank you for letting me on your live, girl.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.